Okay, so what is this? Hi, I'm never here.
Welcome to Energy Mastery TV, everybody. And it's time to come out of hiding.
Totally.
Mm-hmm. See how quickly she went right back into hiding? And I think that's really, it's really interesting.
Who am I?
This is Siobhan Moran. I didn't even say that yet.
No.
Look, I'm hiding. I can't even believe I did it. This is Siobhan, everybody. This is the founder of Energy Mastery. And yeah, she's the reason that Energy Mastery exists. And I'm just so excited to have you on Energy Mastery TV.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for showing up.
Okay, we're not drunk, I promise. We might be drunk on energy. But what is hiding? I mean, I see it all the time.
Oh, man. It shows up in so many different ways.
Totally.
Literally just hiding out in front of the TV and just totally not engaging with life. That's one way.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's something that I've experienced in my life, for sure.
You know, people hide in their energy.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you ever feel like you're just kind of exhausted, right? And so you go in, and I used to call this recovering. I'd go in and I'd hide and I'd do what I called recovering. And the fascinating thing is, I was really hiding while my energy was recovering.
Yeah.
And so you're supposedly either an introvert or an extrovert. Well, what about all the people who really have something going on with their energy that is actually helping them to hide? Maybe they're hiding from their family. Maybe they're hiding from their friends.
Yeah, there's so many different versions of it. And I think what's interesting about that energetic hide is it's a little sneaky. So it can show up as like, well, I'm doing all the things. Like I'm doing all the things that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm really trying to participate and everything like that and all that. But I never really seem to feel seen or heard or anything like that. Or it's like I'm talking to somebody and they just can't understand me. Or
they're like looking at you, like they're looking through you.
Yeah.
And hey, Bernadette. Maybe that's
Brenda Lee.
Brenda Lee.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hey, how are you? Like they're looking through you. There's just kind of like, and they can't hear you, and you're actually hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
And
that's the sneakiest one.
And your energy is so wonky that maybe they can't hear the words coming out of your mouth, and it's kind of like, the Snoopy stuff is wah wah wah, and or like you get bumped into.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you ever get just bumped into all the time? It's like, what? I'm here.
Yeah. Does nobody see me? and that's that energetic hide, And sometimes it can be even like you described, like even more overt, where it's just like I just need to I gotta tap out. I'm out for the day, and nobody talk to me, and I'll be back whenever I'm back.
Yeah.
And that's what happens then is all these stops and starts and kind of peeking out and then back and this in and out is exhausting.
It affects the adrenals.
Yeah.
It totally affects the adrenals. It actually gets your adrenals confused, and then your body doesn't know whether to go or to stop. Do you need some coffee? Do you need some sugar? Do you need this? And all you really need is really getting your energy cleaned up.
Yeah. And it does so many different things. Like not only does your body have the ability to restore much more quickly, and I think that's one of the key places is that your recovery time when your energy is cleaned up is way, way, way less.
Oh yeah, minutes could be. I mean, I had a concussion many years ago after being in an accident, and I had to have somebody work on me because I forgot to work on my head. Don't do that whenever you learn the training, just so you know. And I had somebody work on me, and within 15 minutes, I was like, oh, there I am, I'm back. I can actually think clearly. So it could be that fast depending upon what's going on in somebody's body.
Yeah. Yeah, and another way of hiding is really, well, I should say when you're cleaning up your energy.
Oh, yeah.
And you're kind of like starting to come out from hiding. Well, what it does is it clears all that interference. So you think about all these funny little things, like all these funny little thoughts and all these little things kind of hanging out in the background. Maybe it's a little self-doubt.
Yeah.
It could be the self-doubt and insecurity. It could be a little fear. It could be a little bit of anxiety about this thing or that thing. And all those little things, if you could imagine just like little, like nasty little orbs kind of circling in your field. Well, and then you're trying to communicate through that. Well, that's just a bunch of interference. And so no wonder that communication suffers.
Yeah, it's kind of like whenever your Wi-Fi goes in and out and you're trying to have this really important conversation.
Exactly.
And it's like, but what did you say? Repeat that again. The other day I had one of those and they had to repeat it 6 times. And finally the call dropped and both of us were like, oh, thank God. But those are hiding kind of ways. They're hiding kind of things. Like the Wi-Fi is what's happening. We're the Wi-Fi signal. We're actually the tower, and sometimes the receiving tower can't quite hear us.
Yeah, and then you get every other word, and it's so frustrating, you know.
So what are we gonna do about it?
What are you going to do about it? I mean, that's really the big question about it. One of the best things that you could do for yourself is definitely I'll pop a link below, but just basically fill out a form and have a conversation. You know, That's such an easy way to start and to just find those personal conversations are something that are near and dear to me. It's one of my favorite things to do for sure. And it just is really to help you understand, you know, where in your life there can be a shift in a really positive direction. It's not necessarily to solve a big problem or anything like that. Sometimes it's finding that something that'll be that little tweak for yourself that will really make things so much easier.
You know, your health improves every time you get out of hiding. Statistically, your health improves every time you get out of hiding. It's so bizarre. As soon as your energy gets cleaned up, your health improves, and then your hiding is like virtually non-existent. So
worth a conversation, I would say.
All right. Thanks. I'm so. Hey, Kimberly. Thank you for being here. Happy Love Day. Yes. Happy Love Day. Right. Oh my gosh. We should do another one on love.
On love? Just talk about that?
Yeah, right?
Totally do that.
Yeah. We'll just close this out and you come join us in another minute.
See you soon.
See you soon.